Thanks again for joining us. Let's get right into it. Let's start our stretching routine. Mobility, Tuesday's mobility, flexibility. So from here, let's start off with our neck. Let's just tilt and let our head go to the side. So you're just thinking about bringing your ear towards your shoulder and relax your upper body, but still think about your core and sit tall. And then just tilt your head to the side. And so you should be feeling it on the opposite side, right? That long side of the neck, right? And then go to the other side. Bring the ear to the shoulder, and then you'll feel it on this side now. The lengthened side of your neck. There, nice and easy, bring the head down. So you're going to drop the chin towards your clavicle, towards the chest, and bring the head down. Again, sitting tall, relax your shoulders. If you need a little extra stretch for this one, you can apply some light pressure to the back of your head with your hands, but very, very light pressure, right? Easy. Don't overdo it. And very, very slowly come out of that. So now you're going to turn the chin, turn the head, like you're looking over your shoulder. Keep your body still. Again, your core is straight, posture's tall. Turn the head, look over your shoulder, and you should feel a good stretch coming from the ear all the way down towards that clavicle area where the trapezius is. Right, so it's a good, long, lengthy stretch here. Go to the other side, turn the head. Look over the other shoulder. Keep your body still. And move the head. Nice and easy. Come back to center. All right, let's work on some shoulder mobility. So from here, we're just going to focus on one arm. You're going to do a really big circle. As big as you're comfortable with. Big circle with one arm. Now just mind the chair. Right, as you come down, if you have that little arm bar on your chair, just make sure you avoid it. Move the arm to the outside of that arm. Rest on your chair. And just try to get as big as you can. Real big circle. Nice and big. You should be feeling a good stretch through the chest and the shoulder as you do that big circle. Go the other direction now. So same arm, reverse the movement. So you're coming up, getting real big. As big of a circle as you can get. Right? As straight up as you can get with the arm. If you can't quite go straight up towards the ceiling, that's fine. Just do what you can. Couple more, and then we'll go to the other arm. All right, let's go for it. So now the other side. Same thing, sitting tall. And it's okay if you kind of twist your body a little bit as you try to get that big circle with your arm. It's okay to do a little turn, a little rotation through the waist. That's all right. Again, just trying to get a big circle. Do the best you can. Again, if you can't come up that high with that arm and you can't go straight up, then just come out to the side a little bit. Still work on your range of motion. See what you can do. Change the direction. Now reverse the movement. Couple more. All right. Let's work on our shoulders a little bit more. So now we're going to cross one arm. I'm going to start with my left. So you can follow along if you want with the same side. My left arm is straight out in front. Bring it over to the right side of your body. Your right hand gets on that left elbow. Push it into your chest. So you're using your right arm, your right hand, to pull your left arm in from the elbow. And relax that hand, just let it dangle, and just try to bring it in as close as you can. You should feel a good little stretch in the back of your shoulder. And we're going to stick with this same arm for the next stretch, and we're going to get right into it. So now with that left arm, you're going to reach up, bend the arm, and get it behind your head. So now your left arm is bent behind your head. If you can't do this, and your elbow's kind of sticking out in front of you, then you're going to have to push from below to get your elbow vertical. And that's what you're working on there. If it's easy for you to get your elbow vertical without any assistance, then what you're doing is you're pulling that left arm behind your head with your right hand and your right arm. And now you're stretching that armpit, shoulder area around the rib cage. And just give it a very gentle pull. Everything we do is always gentle and slow and very light. And we don't want to force it and be too strong with it right away. You want to ease through the stretching. Take your time. And then just hold. Nice and easy. Come down, release that arm, shake out that left arm. We're going to work on the right one now. So now the right arm is straight out in front of you. Then the right arm will come over, straight, stay straight, and then bring it over to the left side. Your left hand right on top of that right elbow. And then push that arm in. So bring that right arm in, using your left arm to bring it in close to your body and hold it there. Again, always starting off gentle and easy. Don't force the stretch. And then we're going to stick with that right arm. And you're going to point it up towards the ceiling, and then bend and bring it behind your head. Again, if this is tough for you, and your elbow is still pointing forward and that's as high up as you can get it, then you're pushing from below with that left hand and trying to raise the elbow up towards the ceiling. So that's how you assist it there. And again, if this is easy for you and you're able to get that arm, that bent arm vertical without any assistance, then you're going to grab from up above, pull on that right elbow with your left hand and bring it behind your head. And we just hold. Again, always gentle, always easy on the stretching. very slowly release. Come out of that. Nice and easy. Okay, we're going to do one for the chest. So this one's a little tricky. I'm going to give you a little bit of a side view. So you need to scooch close to the edge of your chair. And then your feet are going to be a little wide, legs are extended out, feet can be flat, with really whatever's comfortable for you in the legs. And then you're going to lean all the way back and let your body, your upper back, rest on the chair. So you should have a lot of space between your low, mid back and the chair. All right, so it's like you're in a reclined position. Now from here, think about your core, keep your body nice and straight, get the arms out to the side. And let your chest lift up as you bring the arms out to the side. I'm just going straight out to the side. Don't worry about going up. Your arms can even come a little low and out to the side. And you should feel a pretty good stretch through your chest. And the only thing you really got to focus on is your neck and your head. Just keep your neck and your head neutral. Just try to look straight ahead at whatever angle. Right? You don't want to tuck the chin in, and you don't want to tilt the head back. Right? Just kind of keep it neutral, keep it stiff. Hold it there. So the front part of your neck is working a little bit. But we're only going to hold it for a couple more seconds as you get that good stretch through the chest with those arms out to the side. And nice and easy, come out of that. All right. Moving on. We got the upper body. And we're going to work our way down. So now we're going to work on our lower back. So from here, arms are out to the side. And we're going to tilt and do some airplanes. The feet are wide, right? Good base of support with the legs. Feet are wide, feet are flat. Tilt to the side. Bring one hand down while the other arm goes up. Nice and easy. Come up. Go to the other side. So as one hand goes down and reaches for the floor, the other arm goes straight up and reaches for the ceiling. And that is a challenge. And you're just going to continue to go side to side. Now we have to be careful with this because you are doing some lateral flexion, which can be a little tough on the spine. So if you do have some spinal issues, this can be a little challenging for you. Right? So just do what you can. If it hurts, don't do it. Maybe just take a break, relax for a little bit. And it really just depends on your body and your spinal integrity. Think about your core still. Even if you just tilt a little bit, that's okay. And then if you come back up and you tilt a little bit to the other side, that's fine. And if that feels safe for you and you do feel a little bit of a stretch, then you're okay and you're good. And we're just trying to stretch out those side muscles in our lower back. Let's do one more on each side. All right, easy, come out of that. And so now we're going to turn and twist. Again, this is it can be a little challenging for the spine, so as always, start slow and be gentle. Two hands, using both hands and arms, grabbing the arm bar of your chair or your legs, or you can even grab the seat of your chair. I'll give you a little side view. So you can even grab the seat of your chair and your leg if you don't have the arm bar. And then from here, you're just trying to turn and twist and look over your shoulder. And now you're using your whole body to twist and turn. Again, if this is tough for you on your spine, then just turn a little bit, right? You just work through your limited range of motion without causing any kind of pain. And again, if this is too much and it hurts, then don't do it. Take a break. Nice and easy. Come out of that. And now you're going to go to the other side. Same thing. So if you're using your chair and you do have that arm bar, you're just grabbing the arm bar with 2 hands and you help your body turn and twist and look over the other shoulder. Alright, easy, come out of that. Take a little breather, get some water. It's been hot lately, so get some water. Take a little breather, get some water. And we're going to do lower back and the hips. So again, we're still working our way down the body. So our lower back and the hips, feet are wide, toes are out, and you're kind of close to the edge of the chair. Not too far to the edge, right? Be careful, don't fall out of your chair. So this can be very challenging for some, and if it bothers your lower back, maybe don't go as far down or take a break. All you're going to try to do is reach for the ground. And as you reach for the ground, you should feel some stretching happening in the inner thighs, inner hips. Easy, come out of that. Be careful. All right, if you can't go all the way down to the floor, that's fine. Maybe you're just going down a little bit and you're 6 inches off the ground. That's totally fine. You go as far down as you're comfortable with. And so we'll come down a little, or come down for a little bit, I should say. Hold it for 3 to 5 seconds. Feel that stretch in the inner thighs and hips. Maybe the back of the legs. It's all relative to you. Wherever you're going to feel it is wherever you're going to feel it. And just come out of it nice and easy and repeat. So work through your range of motion. Whether you can go all the way down or not, it's totally up to you and your body. Listen to your body. As you start to go down, if you feel that it's getting kind of tough and your back is starting to get tight and that's as far as you can go, then that's where you stop. And you hold it there for a little bit. And then nice and easy come out of that. All right, and repeat. Again, still think about your core. Suck in the stomach. And you really want to think about your core and tighten up the tummy as you sit up and get nice and tall again. All right, so you're protecting your lower back as you start to sit tall and come out of that down position. So come down, hold it for about 3 to 5 seconds. And then tighten up the core, easy as you come up. One more time, come down as far as you're comfortable with. Tighten up the core, easy as you come out. Nice. Moving on. All right, let's continue to work on our legs and hips. So scooch all the way back. Let's cross. Now again, our bodies are so challenging and difficult to deal with sometimes because of all the pain and aches that we have, but this can be challenging as well. So this one is just simply crossing the leg over. You're relaxing your upper body against the chair, right? Your back is against the chair and you're all the way back. One leg is on top, crossed over, and your ankle is hanging over just a little bit of the edge of that leg, right? Because you don't want to have your ankle right on top digging into the thigh. It can be a little uncomfortable. So I like to personally let my ankle hang over the outside of my thigh that's down and supportive. And I hold on to that ankle with my hand. So I'm doing my left leg up, right hand holding onto my left ankle, my left hand, my left arm is pushing into my left inner thigh, right around the knee. So that's the challenge here. If you can't get here, then maybe you have to cross your legs and you're just working on this. Right? Just regular crossing the legs. If this is too much and too difficult, then you're here crossing at the ankles. So you have to kind of figure it out and see where you're at. And you should start to feel this in your hip, right? On the same side of the leg that's up and bent and on top of the down leg. So you have options. If this is kind of easy with the hand pushing on the inner thigh, and then you get the elbow and you actually lean into it, and you use your upper body now to give you that little extra leverage and increase your range of motion so that you can get a little deeper into the stretch. Okay, nice and easy. Come out of that. Let's go to the other leg. So now I have my right leg bent and crossed over on top of my left leg. I'm holding on to my left ankle, or my right ankle with my left hand, and I apply pressure with my right hand and arm. Now you may notice one side is a little stiffer than the other. This is my stiffer side. I can definitely feel it. It's a little bit more challenging for me. And that's okay. I already know that. Nice and easy. Keep applying that pressure. If you need a little bit more pressure, then you start to dig in with the elbow and your upper body leaning into that leg. Try to breathe through it. Increase that range of motion if you can. Put a little more pressure into it. And nice and easy, come out of that. All right, let's work on our hamstrings. So, one leg is straight. You're sitting close to the edge of your chair. And from here, we're going to reach with two hands. So it's easy to reach with one hand. But with two, it's a lot more challenging. So you're going to have your hands pretty close together. I like to have my hands resting on top of each other. And then I just slide down my leg. Slide down the shin. The other leg is bent and it's supporting you. And then you just come down as far as you can with both hands. And you should start to feel it in the back of your thigh, right? Make sure that leg is nice and straight. And come down as far as you're comfortable with. All right, go slow, take it easy, don't rush through it. And slowly build your flexibility. Nice and easy. Come out of that. Bend that leg. Straighten out the other leg. Two hands. Right, one on top of the other. And then just slide down the shin. Make sure that leg is nice and straight. And go down as far as you're comfortable with. Nice and easy. Come out of that. All right. One more stretch and we are done, and we're going to finish with our calves. So we need to stand up for this one. I still haven't figured out a way to do it from a seated position. So for now, we're going to have to stand. So stand up, get behind your chair, or maybe something sturdy like a dresser or even a wall. Something that you can put your hands against, because you're going to have one leg forward, the other leg is going to be straight back. Try to keep both feet pointing straight ahead, and then that back heel goes down. Soon as that heel goes down on that back foot, you should start to feel a pretty big stretch in your calf. And so your hands, your arms, I mean literally your upper body and that front leg are all going forward into the object that's in front of you, whether it's the dresser, the wall, the chair, maybe the bed. You're pushing into it, and then you're driving that back heel down. So both feet are flat, and both feet are pointing straight ahead. And you should feel a really big stretch in the back of your lower leg behind the shin. Right, we're stretching out the calf. And this is such a good stretch to do every day if you can, because we are walking quite a bit, just moving around in general. Anything to do with walking and daily movement, your calf is a major role player in your movement with your legs, your feet especially. Okay, switch legs, so you'll come in with that back leg and then move the other leg to the back and still applying pressure to whatever object you're pushing into with your hands. And then drive that back heel straight down to the floor. Make sure both feet, the toes, are lined up going straight ahead. And then drive that heel down to the floor. And you're just holding. That's it. You should feel that good stretch in the back of the leg, the lower leg. Just hold it there. And nice and easy, come out of that. And that's it. You should feel pretty good all around. Nice and loose, ready to finish off the rest of your day. Good job. Bravo. We're all done. Nice work.